My name is Kyle and welcome back to UnderMine. Okay, apparently the fact that I closed the game and opened the game in order to rename the peasant, actually refreshed Dibble's shop. I should report that as a bug at some point. Until then, hey, how's it going? We're starting a run with Sylph, the familiar that allows you to remove curses at altars for a reduced cost, and altars can be used twice as the second level, and the third level is the peasant receives the second level blessing whenever blessed. And then we've also got the inverter, lost curses become blessings. This, as well as 2 holy waters, it's gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna craft this one because I don't want to start a run with it, but okay, I wanted to see if I had the ability to take a second one since I'd reloaded, because Dibble had reloaded for some reason. Okay, since I've reloaded, it's time to also repat the dog, and then we go down. We got 3 increases to throne range. That literally looks like my normal throw range. Yikes. Yeah, that blessing doesn't really give you enough to be worth. I think what probably happened there is they had to remove dynamism as a blessing because dynamism was way too good. And then when they removed dynamism, they were like, oh, okay, we need to include more ranged blessings. Let's increase the throne speed. Sorry, not throne speed. Well, throne speed is already one of them, right? Let's increase the range without necessarily thinking about the fact that, you know, the range is already almost all of what you need for it by base. That is to say, with the upgrades that you get from the permanent progression, right? Obviously, if you haven't got the permanent progression done, then maybe this is more useful for you. But then again, balancing around not having the permanent progression done is a problem that I have, you know, gold integrity and a couple other things like that. I don't need to start complaining already, though. I don't mean to complain. I only complain about the negative things I find in this game because I like the positive things that I find in this game so much. The negative things, they feel more important. If I didn't like the game, I wouldn't critique it. Alright, I should probably get rid of that waking light right there. Gold hits the stone. Okay. I also probably have I probably got at least 1 secret room here. Ooh, the exact kind of secret room that we want. Alright, I think what I do is actually curse remove with that, which also blesses me with craftsmanship. Then I'll take a savagery here, and then I'll start stacking some minor curses. Although, hang on, remove a curse, and if I stack 5 minor arthritis and then remove all of the minor arthritis at the same time, then, oh no. Then that's only going to count as 1 curse removed for the sake of inverter, but it'll be a bunch of curses that I had to pick up in order to remove that. That could be a problem. Okay. If you're going to be stacking buffs, you have to go with swing speed and stuff, right? Let's go melee. It kind of looks like a secret room to me. That turns out to be the exit. I'm going to feel real dumb. Because all I had to do is just check the map a little more and I would have known. You can actually open those without having to stand on that. Fun fact for you there. Okay, the throne range is a little bit more than I was previously saying, but it's still not necessary. And also, sometimes it's actively negative. because the pickaxe has to get to the full length before it can come back, when you have a shorter range and you miss, you actually have the pickaxe come back faster. If you have a long range and you miss, well, you will probably have to send a postcard as part of your next connection with your pickaxe. What I'm saying is it'll take a while. Yeah, I don't think the throw buff was necessarily that well thought through. That is the different throw blessings that were added in. That's okay. They were literally just included as well, so. No, it's neither of the other ones. I was certain the secret room was one of those. Oh, okay. So I'm desperately going to want to keep a hold of bottled popcorn. And I'm also going to want to fight in all of these secret rooms when available. Yeah, I want to specifically hold bottled popcorn because bottled popcorn is going to help us duplicate more talismans. Ooh, fan of knives. Never mind. That was a blueprint that we actually had to find. Okay. That was one in the last episode that I said I think Shogal still has for us. Good. Thankfully, this time I don't have keyblades, so I can actually open the shops. Sorry, the item rooms, rather. Ooh, increases health, swing speed, and attack speed. Yes! And also, there's a fire potion in there. Fire puzzle in there. So we'll go back. Again, it's like the episode has just started, but I've encountered... I think the episode has just started, but I've encountered literally all of the things in the game that I complain about. Right? I've encountered the craftsmanship buff. I've encountered things that don't necessarily make that much sense as items or blessings after you've gotten a large amount of the permanent progression done. Huh. Funny that. There was something else as well that I was complaining about, but I'm not gonna... Oh, and of course the throne... Yes. The different throw statistics in blessings. They might just be trying out a bunch of different throne buffs in blessings at the moment, and then, you know, based on the statistics they get, they'll hot swap them out or in, or, you know, change. This is the process of early access for a game. Like, again, anytime I make a proclamation about anything that I think in this game, it's worth remembering this game is in early access. The current state of the game is not necessarily representative of any future state nor polish nor quality. But furthermore than that, this is the period where they really, you know, have to test and try different things and see what works, right? Early access isn't just like the product came out early. Early access should, at the very least, in non-AAA circles, should be largely about beta testing it. Obviously, in AAA circles, it's about, you know, getting the money for your game before the new financial year so you can spike the results that you show your investors so that you can try and get them more on board. But here it's different. Swing damage, thrown speed, and throw speed. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for that. Let me go for that. I probably don't need anything else here right now. Yeah. So I'll go for the King's Crown, largely because if I find the Queen's Crown, I'm definitely going to want it. So may as well take the King's Crown along the way. I'm going to go down here just because I don't know where any of the secret rooms might be. Don't really have any clue one way or the other. Should have checked that first. Damn it. Ah, yes. Increased health. Sorry, increased defense at critical health. And also... Beautiful. Oh my god, I left the blessings a couple floors ago. It's fine. One of them was explosiveness. The other one was potion duration. They don't matter, but still. Ugh. I'm sorry, it frustrates me when I make these mistakes as well, but the fact that the map doesn't show you where you have left things at all means that unless at all times you want me to run a mental map of everything on the floor, that's not gonna happen. And talk and plan, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. It's unrealistic. Thankfully, my comment section has been largely okay with that. I don't mean to be too boisterous in my presentation of dissatisfaction with that idea, but I know that it has it's brought people down recently, being strongly critiqued on this kind of stuff when it's really not necessary. Not me. Although it could. Not invulnerable. Hell, I'm pretty vulnerable. Alright, let's start curse removing here. Sweet. Golden food. Care about that. Master pickaxe. Fire projectiles at full health. So I can have my swing speed be all of my buffs, and then I can use it at range using the Master Pickaxe. Yeah, I'll do that. Sounds good. Unfortunately, yeah, we passed the no Shogal. That's just swing speed there, right? Yep. Only one key for the secret shop, as well as one bomb for 2 keys. Yeah, both of those are good. Okay. We'll save the secret shop, because I don't know if I need it right now. Maybe. I know, the earlier I use it, the more time I have to benefit from any of the things that it gives me. But also it feels like I want to have more curses or something before I go into a room like that. I hate how the fire always seems to arc and land directly in front of you. Gained 6 health out of that. Oops. Taking that. Running. Thank you very much to the 3 rats now that have just decided to sacrifice themselves as soon as they saw me enter the room. God. I do not know where the secret rooms are now. Usually here on the early floors, I can just get every single one of them pretty quick and easy, but they are baffling me. No location seems like the right location for a secret room. I wouldn't be surprised if so far every secret room I've encountered, or every second secret room I would have encountered, I think I bombed that and it wasn't a secret room and I was disappointed. I wouldn't be surprised if every secret room that I've encountered so far is also adjacent to another secret room. And that's why I haven't been able to find them all. Okay, hang on. Nothing's adjacent to this one. I'll, buy those keys. Yeah. I'm going down. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not looking for another secret room and wasting all of the rest of my bombs and then not being able to find obvious secret rooms later on. Not my jam. Thank you. If you could also take care of... Excellent. And this one. Any of them could have a talisman in. Not even that uncommon. Oh, 2 HP left. Damn it. Alright, shop. There's a curse removal. There's 2 of them. So now I want to clear the rest of the floor to see if I can find a bottled popcorn and then come back there. I'll also likely use my... Oh, God. Ouch. I'll also likely end up using my... Not buff. My shop in a bottle. There we go. In order to try and find it. Trying to stay away from the bats has resulted in me taking a bunch of damage here. Okay. Just hit here. Beautiful. That'll do. You didn't manage to get every single thing in the room, but frankly, you got a lot more than I should have gotten out of you. Perfect. It's exactly the kind of secret room I'm looking for. I don't know whether I need to use that to gain a curse or push off a curse at the moment, so. Grimhilda's Mirror. Okay, so if I'm looking to fill out the relic list, then what I'm looking for now is floating skulls. Obviously, there's no secret rooms in here, but there could be a crawl space. Okay. It's definitely gonna end up being a secret room near the roof. Okay, draw a hit. Just one more charge. Oh my god, another curse removal. This one's free. Okay, so that's down to Celt. This one was an awfully handled room on my part. I mean, no reason not to just go for the removal there. I should have saved potion removals. Yeah, I should have saved potion removals and then tried to get my talismans. I couldn't have known I was going to have 2 talismans spawn this floor, though. Reduces elemental damage. I'm gonna go check that. Oh, Kurtz's stash. Definitely we take that. Oh my god! Stop giving me all these talismans! It's not fair! I need more curses! I think I'm gonna start re-rolling up here, trying to find ways to get myself curses. I don't know, I'm gonna find a way to get myself a curse up here. Increases health and damage. Happy to have it. Let's go down. Roll in here. throw really fast. No, but we do want deal more crit damage when you crit. And then I'll use a full heal. Definitely want increased experience gain from familiar. Curse remove there, and then deal more swing damage at high health. Fine. Seems like that's going to be fine for us. Final thing that I would do up here, if I do anything up here, would be reroll with that bomb. Unique throw, ricochet the thrown pickaxe. Look, I'm going to take that right now. Just because it'll help me in any room that's not a boss, and then still my boss is going to be mainly focused around swinging and swanging. Okay, I'm going to also pop a bottled biscuits before I go downstairs in order to increase the experience we get for descending downstairs. So this is why I wanted the Master's Pickaxe, just in case you were wondering. It's because of the ridiculous speed at which you can shred enemies with it. At any range. It's very good. It's also quite rare. Items will sometimes duplicate themselves, will affect talismans that spawn. They count as basic items. Hang on. Got him. Unfortunately, we were off maximum HP, so no more, no more Master Pickaxe for me. It's fine. Gotta remember to come back for that blessing. Almost certainly won't, but I'm gonna remember to. Yeah, it looks like Biscuits is gonna wear out before I actually find the shrine. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, that previous Biscuits probably wasn't worth it. I was really hoping I was going to find the altar room early this floor, because I'm pretty sure there's an altar room here. Yeah, there is. Well, we can pop the other one just before we leave the floor, as well as use that shrine. Discover more treasure rooms. What are they? What are they? I don't know what you mean, game. Ugh. It seems like every episode I'm destined to encounter all of the 4 things about this game that I have some issue with. I'm obviously encountering all of the things that I love as well, but not every run. It seems the few complaints I have are always relevant, which actually might be why I'm complaining about them, because they have become so relevant and so omnipresent that I consider them to be larger issues than maybe they even are. I can totally see that being the case. Yeah, secret bottle in the shop, pretty good. Pretty good. I should use that this floor, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna want to use this floor just because if it is a shop that happens to have... we've already seen the exit and there's no show goal, so we can pick this up. If it happens to have Devotion, pray twice at altars, or if it re-rolls into Devotion, then it's going to be important to have this earlier. Increased experience gain for familiar. Yep. Desperately needed. Reroll like once or twice. Ooh. Absolution removes all curses, bombs, keys, and sets health to 1. That is... yeah. I think now I'm going to try and get a cursed, and then I'll pop that and pop cursed and invert all of them. So now I need to cursed thing. Pretty sure I had a curse removal in the shop, right? If I don't, then I'll reroll. Do I have rerolls in the shop? I don't know if I have rerolls in here. Again, like, I can't keep a map of every... there he is. It is. Beautiful. I can't keep a map of everything that I've done each floor, as well as everything on the floor. That's why the mini-map is there. Even if it just said, oh, like, just had a little potion icon, like, there's a potion in this room. That would be enough. Because that would be the jump start, and then I go, oh, right, of course, the potion, this potion, right, yes, and then I'll go get it. I don't want to go to the exit and only have a 10% chance for Shogal to spawn. I need to try and find some more curses before I do that. Oh, okay. The Ricochet pickaxe now does less damage each Ricochet. Alright. I don't know if I dig that. If it, like, did less damage to each enemy, but it guaranteed that it always hit every enemy in the room, maybe. But this seems unnecessary for now the only way to gain Ricochet. Whew. Yeah, I think I would have cleared that faster in melee. Despite the ricochets. Well, obviously, discover more secret rooms. Obviously, find more altar rooms. Discover more secret rooms as well. Get that golden idol. When healed, heal again. Just in general, that's quite good. Soak up gold at the shop and get a discount. We'll buy that at the very end, just to flex on the shopkeeper with all of my money. And definitely not because I was considering not buying it the entire time, and then at the very end I was like, yeah, but it'll make it faster for me to collect all the gold. There we go. Almost game. You almost got me on that one. Perfect. Let's go for swing speed. Oh, right, of course. Swing speed and then strength. And then I can remove each of those? No, I can remove one of those in the shop. I mean, it looks like we have a lot of items, but what we really have is a lot of varied blessings that we have, you know, one or so stacks of. And there are maybe, you know, I want to say 20 to 40% of the blessings are good. Maybe 50. Item room, then leave? Whoa, yes. I want to start getting back towards full HP. It'll also be nice if I can find and hold, not use, but hold an elixir potion. Just because then I'll have the ability to full heal back up after the purification. So purification seems in design like it's supposed to be used directly after, directly before a boss. At least that's how I read it. Yeah, fine. Oh, secret room adjacency. Ooh, wouldn't have discovered that. Shouldn't have discovered that because it's not useful. Too many fire puzzles. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, this is the last episode I record for today. I know my limit when I can hear that. Wait a second. It's very effortful for me to not talk about the thing that annoys me. When I'm tired, I'm a little bit more frustrated, more easily frustrated. In a way that ain't really fun to be and ain't really fun to watch. I am H.O. Yeah, our swing is absolutely insane. 170 and we don't actually have like really that much yet. Feel the effects of potion for longer. Pray twice at altars. So we need to have pray 3 times at altars, and we discovered 2 altars per floor. What is the other blessing buff that you can get? I don't even know if there is another. There is another one. I can't remember what it is right now, at least. Something about altars. God, really? Thanks. Thanks, game. I'll take that. The mortar fight should be an absolute joke. If it isn't, then I am. I should definitely try and get him full health before it, though. Yeah, this run has cost me a lot of money. I'm very glad that I had the money banked in order to have a run like this, though. Swing. Swing. And health. And then remove, remove, remove. Yeah, definitely did that one. I could crit there. Damn it, that's exactly what I didn't want. I didn't want things stacking. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid with that. Oh, well. I think I will just go to the shop and buy everything that's related to health as well. There's no rerolls in here, so. Cook all my food? Sure. Sadly, it also makes the food more expensive. There's also a ghostly ichor, heal over time for each curse. That'll become a lot more relevant soon. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna buy out the shop. Minus Flask will increase the duration of the other one, that is. The ghostly ichor. No crawl space in the north. Okay. I'm effectively just going to try and run around the map and pop down bombs and see if there's crawl spaces or secret rooms or anything like that. All right. Secret room. Got it. Somehow. There's a secret room in the south. We actually found that as well. Hell yeah. Okay, not a huge fan of the fact that I took a hit to that, but I need this to stop. Please, game. You need to cool down. Stop the bombs. Do that, and then do bit. Absolute ridiculous amount of health to pick up there, but a second ghostly Echo could be really good for us. Look, it's really punishing for me right now that Shogal hasn't turned up. The fact that it's a 10% base, and then occasionally you can't increase that at all, because you are basically at the whim of how many cursed chests and how many purple flames want to show up in your run. Because using the altars isn't going to help you, since you gain both a curse and a blessing at the same time. Yeah, and not being able to get a single Shogal's event is effectively just going to mean that this is a curse run that avoids the largest way of getting more powerful with curses. Alright. Thank you for that bomb. Again, fire puzzle. Alright, now it's happening every room. I'm trying not to. I promise. I sincerely promise. I'll thank you to have a good item. That'll do. Totem of Life heals you, I think it's 8 every single time you go into a room. Secret room. The thing is, the start of that sentence was actually, this is not A. So, you know, I was right, frankly. There's nothing to... don't need to pretend. Ah. Thank you all for lighting each other up like that, but... we just wanted to die a little faster. I'd be down with that too. Let's check if there's a secret room in this room. Damn, all of the gold landed in the wrong direction to check the wall for me. Alright, we need to pick up some curses now. Some speed. Definitely crit rate. Definitely crit rate. That's the curse's stash going off. If I pop those, I'll just remove all my curses. I'm not having Shogal spawn. So I need to come back. Crit rate. Okay, we've also just leveled up. Now we gain an additional level of blessing every time we gain a blessing. It's going to be ridiculous when I eventually decide to pick these up. Let's start with popping a ghostly Ica. Just to be going on with. Seems kind of useful. It might even help us reroll more in this shop if there is. Yeah, there's a transmute machine in here. Taking the map. Gold duplication is probably a little late. It's probably a little late for any of those, to be entirely honest with you. A lot of relics in here. That's actually remarkable. Got 2 times blessed for doing that. Reduces physical damage. Happy to have that. Damn. Sometimes drop meat for your enemies. Remove another curse. I'll take bottled lightning. This is good. This'll do. Oh god, this actually did turn out to be a secret room as well. Lovely. Just curse removal everywhere. Also just a bunch of blessings for me. Which means I get to take the potion curse removal down to the next floors. Alright, I'm gonna impish key swap. It's not gonna be needed at this rate. Take both of those. 2 fortitudes and 2 demolitions for having removed those. Alright, let's look at... We've got 7 savagery. 7 exuberance. And 5 strength. Yeah, as long as we're on full health, we shred. We destroy. Thank heck I remained on full health. Increase throw attack size. So yeah, that's now my throw attack. That's 6 stacks of gust on there. But unless it can penetrate, I don't know how it's different. That said, this ricochets, so I will still be using Throne in this a little bit, just to try and hit all of the orbs at the same time. And also to hit both of those hands at the same time. Just diligently try and stay on full HP the entire time. Feels like all of these are just going to pop at the same time, and then the enemy takes a bunch of damage. Oh, damn! Alright, yeah, I've taken damage in the room now. That's really annoying. Yeah, I would have taken damage there anyway. Fine. Feel now slightly less annoyed. Yep. So you can now see the point I was making about, we'll just suddenly deal a bunch of damage to them, right? What we now need is, I think, just like even more crit. I might need like 20 stacks of it, actually. We should, I'm pretty sure we now have 0% chance of spawning Cho'Gall this floor because of how many blessings we picked up. Oh well. I honestly don't know if we're ever even going to have enough curses to use the purification potion to effect. Not without Cho'Gall. Honestly, I only really cared if it was a shrine. That said, I do have an excess of keys. I guess I kind of did need more bombs. Why? And I even have more health to pick up later. I still don't feel good about that trade. I was trying to make myself feel good about it, but I can't bring myself the whole way, I don't think. Not on that one. Transmutagen bomb. Sure. It's nice to have a good one. Alright, I gotta remember, I can actually swing normally and it's fine. Ugh. There we go. Sorry, I was terrified that room was going to damage me because it typically does. Thank you for immediately making me aware that there was a enemy in that room. I immediately just smashed him. Told you I would. Okay. Crit. Swing. Damage, that is. Crit. Perfect. And then swing damage. Swing speed. And swing damage. Lovely. I've got a full 5 curses there that I can remove. Absolution as a potion. Other than that, I'm just going to carry him around. Well, look, if you're going to give me the Keyblade, I'm going to go back and buy every key. Am I? Am I going to do that right now? No. What? That enemy struck me basically as soon as I came into the map. Ugh. Could there be a little grace period? Could enemies not spawn directly next to the door? Could traps not spawn directly next to the door? What he finds? Just food. I'm fine with it. Yeah, not really getting that much money out of the rest of the run. It feels like... God. It depends. It depends how quickly this fights the final boss as to how ultimately successful this run has been. I'm holding out hope. I'm also holding out hope that we'll find a Shogal eventually. Just one. From the map, it kind of looks like we don't have 2 extra altar rooms this floor, which is a little disappointing. Oh! What? The spikes came up literally instantly as I stepped onto them. Are these random? Yeah, these are random. Okay, so that's another thing. There are spikes that come up when you step over them, and there are spikes that come up randomly, and they look the same. At least I'm pretty sure they look the same. At this rate, I almost hope they do, otherwise I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they do, but yeah, maybe I should have checked that one before saying that one, to be fair. Alright, well, we've got relics we can reroll in here. That is in the item room, possibly. Nothing in here we want to reroll. Well, there are things in here we want to reroll. Potions, because I'm looking for a specific potion now. Well, none of those potions are going to curse me like I want. Let's take shop in a bottle as well, and then pop healing, based on the amount of curses we have. Not really into that. Fine. Again. I will take popcorn candle. Well, there's doubling season. The bombs. I don't think we need it. Let's start re-rolling as well. Looking for better potions. Also no. It's about where we should stop here. Fine. Don't really get much. Let's take the transmute in a bottle. Pop that down. Start in here as well. Duplicate almost everything in the room. Pretty good, typically. God, I wish I had another potion in this room. It'd be perfect. Alright, so we will duplicate almost everything. No! I didn't want to pick up the key, damn it. Then dupe those. Remove all those, get all those blessings, and then I'll just take these events. Yeah, it looks like my strategy now is actually just keep removing all of the curses, so... Fine, that'll be the final one I do then. Yeah, it sincerely looks like my strategy at this point is just remove all of the curses rather than bank all of them and then remove all of them at the same time with the purification potion. I only end up using the purification potion at this rate if the... Ooh. Ouch. I only end up using the purification potion at this rate if... Ow. If we actually do find a potion of curse or cursed potion or whatever it is. Is there like a specific... I accidentally rerolled that. Oops. Is there like a specific spawning condition for... for the cursed potion? Oh, hell yeah! We actually did get the synergy. Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield automatically reflects projectiles. I think the other one said automatically reflects... Sorry, blocks most projectiles. So this is automatic reflection of projectiles. I'm assuming all projectiles. It's just some. I don't have the comparison point of how the other one was written at the time. Actually, hang on, I do. Or at least I should have access to it. Down here, this one says return projectiles. This one says shields blocks projectiles most of the time. And then this says automatically reflect projectiles. It doesn't say most of the time, though. So take from that what you will. I really hope there are shrines next floor, because I know that they don't appear on Halls 4. Even if you have Holy Guacamole. Take the curse, happily. Oops. I'm not paying 2 keys, either 2 keys back here or 2 keys there in order to get across. I don't have floating boots. I don't have a floating potion. Bounce. Heck of a lot of secret rooms. Time to go and visit all. I shouldn't have picked that up yet. Again, Shogal. It's gonna be my fault that I haven't found any Shogals. Just because my ordering for a floor is not necessarily all in there yet. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is a secret room that's only accessible from the other secret room. See, even with 3 extra throne range that we spawned in with, that was too far for us. Ooh, okay. Let's go for that. Definitely crit. Good. 15 stacks of crit. At 5 each means that we should be 75. Although apparently, like, the base crit chance exists as well. Might be 5-10%, I don't know. Okay, let's descend and do the curse removal that we can while we're here. Taking all those keys with me. What for the power? Temporarily increase swing damage. I'm gonna want one of those for the final fight, definitely. And also, we have... Hang on. How many stacks? 7 stacks of loyalty, so shop items cost very little for us right now. With enough loyalty and, like, food duplication, I wonder if you could just re-roll in a shop basically forever. You need a lot of food duplication. Probably too much. Probably like a prohibitive amount. Okay. Please, altars. There they are. We're fine. The world is just. This is why I want to have max HP, by the way. That. No other reason, just because this is fun. I'm also going to try and use that for the rest of the clears at this rate. Ooh. I've damaged it once already. Yep. Increase your move and attack speed as you enter a room. I'm just going to walk into a room and then go... and then walk out. It's going to sound exactly like that. Well, unique curses so far. Okay, we're above 20 crit now. Let me get some gold gain. Yeah, stop ignoring that. Try and get the run to also get me some decent money on the way out. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good as it turns out. To be able to walk into a room and just... everyone down. Wonder how this is going to do against the... Ooh, that almost hit me. Oh no, it rejected it. Reflected, rather. Thank you for being a projectile. Yeah, I wonder how this is going to do against Nori. Shouldn't have picked that up before show goal. Yeah, you know what? No show goal at this rate. Let's just look. No show goal. No show goal. Fine. I wish that was going to be useful for me. Well, I guess it could be useful after... Hang on, I'm gonna duplicate the food one. I guess it could be useful after I kill the hoarding pilfer. Hoarded pilfer. Pilfer hoard. After I kill this potion, bottled pilfer, there we go. I think they are called the hoarding pilfer, but this is the bottled pilfer. This is the bottle of it. The hoarding pilfer, that is. Absolutely excellent. Also, that drops a blessing when it dies. And in having done so, it's given me the ability to get second level of that blessing. Perfect. Iron. Right, well, if we're going to take that damage, let's go back into the previous room so I've got the ability to... again. If I can get a potion that increases my attack speed... woo! It's going to be ridiculous. So game, scale of 1 to 0, how much do you like to help me on that one? Scale of 1 to 0 is a fun way to ask effectively yes or no, but in binary. Hey, nice. Turns out this would have been the room that I wanted to do all the gold duplication in. Oh well, too late. Final floor is very, very small, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's effectively just like straight to the boss, and then we go. Thank you very much for this bounty. Ooh, curse removal hiding at the very bottom of all of that. Sneaky! Sneaky. I think that even gave me more wealth. Fine. Time to leave then. Unless there was a relic in the shop to reroll, but no, there weren't relics in the shop to reroll. That's fine. Let's go down. I've learned to walk on air, but I will forego that power in order to descend. Yeah, look, if the enemies are going to teleport, I'm actually going to have to handle the room a little more complicatedly. Complexly, rather. Complicatedly, wow. Nice try, Ryan. I'm afraid that that's not a lexical gap. That's well covered. You can't invent a word for it. Oh my god, we can take both of these. Never mind. We'll use chest and bottle then. And I'll take and use the Berserker's Brew right before the final fight. Obviously here. Curse removal. Take the curse removal. That's temporarily increases attack speed. We'll remove another curse. Remove another curse. Take temporarily increases attack speed. I'm actually gonna bomb. I'm not. In fact, I'll even buy that and then bomb. I'm not gonna stay here and reroll a bunch. Because otherwise I'll get tempted to start losing HP and that'll be bad for me. Ooh, cleave, lovely. Cleave is something that I desperately needed. Okay, so it increases your swing speed, sorry, it increases your swing size. Which is something that I haven't really had control over until this point. I'm not gonna take, not even gonna use that. Not even gonna take or use that, I don't need the bombs. Resurrection, no. Increases throwing damage. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. I can reroll it one more time. I'm gonna destroy it. Screw you. All those GD bombs. I'm gonna use a Berserker's Brew here literally just to see how much damage it does, because I have the other Berserker's Brew that I'll use afterwards for the boss. Yeah, 700 on crit. Seems good. I don't know, it seems good to me. It's cruel as hell, but oh my god, is it ever excellent. You down there. Nope. Not gonna damage myself for that. Not at this rate, I don't think. Actually, no. Yeah, I heal every room I go into. Not only do I heal every room I go into, but I actually have healing in previous rooms. That's fine. I can do this. Not even gonna have to go to those previous rooms for it. Alright. I can't even reach that secret room from that direction. Rough. That was my plan on how to get back to the other empty room. I'm gonna do that, and then remove, and then remove. Entirely pure. We'll take a little bit of the food that we've left on the ground, get back up to full HP, fight the boss. It'll all be grand, you'll see. Do you want to visit this final thing, though? Part of the backtracking is so that I can pick up the foods that I've left, which actually already have me back to full HP. Oh, thought I was going to have to buy maybe something from the shop there. But also because, you know, secret rooms have thorium chests. Oh my god, really? So this secret room can't really be accessed by me. I'd have to have the ability to fly. I can't access it from the other side. I don't think I did not leave the ability to fly in the shop. That's fine, we're leaving. Tried to make it work. It just didn't want to. Okay. Increase attack damage. Increase damage, take more damage. Increase attack speed. Let's go! Come on. Go. Need the potion done to wear off. Good fight. Woo! Close one! Ah, extremely close fight right there. Basically, my runs are I die making something get broken or I make something broken at this rate. For the moment, as I die, or rather as Kyle here dies. Kyle being the name of a patron at or above the the fourth wall tier over in patreon.com. It's not the $40 tier, it's the fourth wall tier. Over at patreon.com, which is linked in the description down below if you're interested in becoming a peasant yourself. If you're interested in becoming a peasant, it's down there. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. My name's been Rhapsody, name of the game has been UnderMine, and hopefully we'll see you next time.